Hey guys, what's going on? gilbertblaze here. Well, as we all know, there's been some sad news in the wrestling world today. A legendary wrestler, a man that I respect, who I grew up watching as a kid, Dr.Death Steve Williams, passed away at the age of 49 of throat cancer. Now, he's been battling cancer for a few years now, so it was kind of expected, but still the thought of another wrestler leaving before 2009 is pretty sad. You know, Dr. Death, for me, I always remember, like, I grew up watching wrestling in the late 80s, and for me, the late 80s, whether it was WWF, NWA, AWA, that was the golden era of wrestling, in my opinion. So, Dr. Death wasn't as well known. He wasn't this big superstar in America because he pretty much honed his craft in Japan. He was probably one of the first Americans to go over to Japan and really adapt to the Japanese strong style. He did it so well that he's earned so much respect in Japan. One of the few Americans, I should say a lot of Americans over there have earned some respect, but he was probably one of the first Americans to really earn the Japanese fans and wrestlers' respect. He had many great matches with Kenta Kobashi, Misawa, which is on YouTube, which you can all check it out. It's amazing matches. He was really known for his Dr. Death, Dr. Bomb, which is an incredible move. You know, you see it imitated, but never duplicated by far. I mean, he perfected that move in every way, shape, or form. For me, Steve Williams will always be remembered as a guy who was tough as nails, but he seemed like a really good, nice human being. And my first taste at watching him was definitely my uncle, who was a big wrestling fan. He told me about a guy, a former football player, and told me about this guy, Steve Williams. And so I was checking him out. It actually was did a tag match with it was him and the late great Terry Bam Bam Gordy against the Steiners. And so I remember watching that match that my uncle had for me to see, and I was like, wow, who's this guy right here? He's really impressive. So definitely by far, he had an amazing career. I mean, he was in WWF for a small cup of tea. He was in WCW, and he was also in the original ECW. Now, he wasn't heavyweight champion, or he didn't have a lot of titles in America, but he did put his stamp on wrestling. And for people that didn't know of him, definitely you can check out a young man's video by the name of R.I.P. He did a great video, a tribute video to him. He talked about his career, and read the description box to his video because he pretty much detailed a lot of what he did. Very good video for everybody to watch there. So definitely, Dr. Death Steve Williams, I tip my hat off to you. You, my friend, was an amazing wrestler, and from what I heard, a great human being. So Dr. Death Steve Williams, rest in peace. My thoughts and prayers go out to all his friends and family. Take care.